20 plus. Live producer vertical line Facebook. Web content.
Are you there?
You are current desktop group. Group.
Oh. Oh. Yippee. Right, let me see what I can do. You're going to show me any messages.
Comments from the audience will be shown here.
There we are. Look at that.
Heading level 1. Live dashboard.
So I
Navigation.
send myself a kiss, don't I?
Chrome not responding. Chrome not responding.
Morning, ladies. Morning, morning. Let me just put my volume up a bit. Somewhere here. Somewhere. Now, this is
system settings.
That's the one. Good morning.
Right. System settings is not responding. You are currently on a text area.
Take it easy, love.
System settings.
Oh, well, maybe not then.
Now in window toolbar.
Ah, here we are.
System setting. Sidebar. Table. Row 10 of 38. General. Selected.
As usually tell me.
System settings is not responding.
Login items and extensions.
System settings is not responding.
Come on, tell me.
Appearance. You are currently on a table. Siri. Control center.
Wait,
Desktop and dock.
looking for sound.
Siri. Level 1. Cell. Has screensaver. Spotlight. Wallpaper. Notifications.
Why are they not alphabetic?
Sound.
Ah, there it is. Are you going to work?
Wall notifications.
No, that one. That one. Oh,
Lock
yay.
screen.
Input. Unselected.
No, here we are.
Input volume.
Yes. You high?
Input. Increase input volume.
I've done it.
Comments.
Is anyone joining me?
Chrome. 20 plus. Facebook. Camera and microphone recording. Google Chrome. Marion, write a comment. Window. Write a comment. Edit text
I
group.
did.
You are currently on a text area. Community standards. Hi. Long time. Good that your time matches mine. You are so chilled.
Who's that?
MJ Ma. Hi.
Oh,
Long
my,
time.
I am, Jay.
Good that your time matches mine. You are so chilled.
I am chilled. That's good. I'm practicing being chilled, actually, because where are we going to sit this morning? I'm going to sit you here with me. Being chilled. It's a good one, actually, to talk about, because I completely don't feel chilled. Oh, I've set myself up a seat, and then I've sat. So I'll sit in the seat I set myself, and I'll go, good morning, all the way over there. No idea what the bloody hell's going on. It seems to be working, and I don't want to touch it now.
Group.
And I don't know if I'm in the screen or not, am I? So I sit comfortably. Do I disappear? Who fucking knows? I just don't know, do you? When I go like that, I can see me hair. Can you see me hair? Got it all tied up today. Can you see? Do I have to do that? Have to do that? Who the fuck knows? Good morning. Good morning, lovely, wise women of the Live, Love, Laugh Lounge. How are you this morning? We're very, very late. And I may look as cool as a cucumber, but I haven't been for the last half an hour. I've been fuming, actually. What did I do with that? Oh, look, I've even got it here. I've been fuming, and it's worked out really well because I made myself dandelion coffee when I woke up. Do you know dandelion coffee? It is fucking glorious. Got this flask. And I made it. To give it a shake. And thought, oh, it won't be very strong. It takes a little while to brew. And now it's had half an hour. It'll be fucking lovely. And it's still hot because it's in my flask. How good is that? I'll open it in a minute. And I'm going to open it now. So, what are you grateful for? I'm grateful for Gemma Brooks. She's on it. She's fucking on it. I need to send her a text. So I tried to get online, and I started to put the computer on about 7:45, and I'm pottering around trying to get in Facebook. I could see Facebook, and it was telling me it was Facebook, and it's great. And I went to the Live, Love, Laugh Lounge, and it said, oh, if you'd like to join, you can fill in the questionnaire. So I filled in the questionnaire, sent a message to about 4 people saying, they've chucked me out. I've been chucked out. I wasn't sure if Facebook had chucked me out, if Cheryl had chucked me out. And it wasn't that I was chucked out at all. Do you want to know what happened, Jem? I somehow had, because I've got loads of different, this is really tough, I can't do this. Oh. Because I've got loads of business pages on Facebook over the years. I've got one called Corporate Yoga London. Somehow, Facebook decided I was going to behave as Corporate Yoga London this morning. So, clearly wouldn't let me into a group because it's a business profile or an alter ego. I don't know, something. Anyway, it wouldn't let me in. But I didn't know it was Corporate Yoga London trying to get in. I thought it was me. Ooh. Warm and stimulating. It's not very stimulating. Actually, it is stimulating. It's bitter. So I put loads of sugar in it. So it's fucking super stimulating. Cheers. Bloody hell, that's hot. Glad I only had a little swig. Oh, it's really nice, that. It's proper chocolatey coffee flavour. So yeah, it's roasted dandelion root, and you have to pull up the root before the flower comes. So the March roots are very good, and big juicy ones. And then you roast them. You roast them until they start to go brown and caramelise on the outside, and then you let that cool, and you boil it. Oh, I boil it in a bit of milk first, and then pour the water on. Makes it really creamy and dreamy. And then I whack a load of palm sugar in it to make sure it's palatable to my inner 3-year-old. Actually, she's not even 3. My inner 1-year-old, who I've been having dialogue with recently, which has been so interesting, so revealing. Yeah, I'll tell you about that in a minute. So, gratitude. What am I grateful for? God, there's so much at the moment. I'm grateful to be able to dialogue with. This is tough because it's still developing. I'm very grateful for being able to dialogue with aspects of my own personality. She's just gone. I've just got a dissociation happen. What is it about? Because do you find that happens? It's a trauma response. It's a limbic loop, darling. I've been writing about limbic loops. It's a limbic loop when you start thinking about something and then it's gone and you can't find it, and you're really like, where the fuck did that thought just go? It was massive and detailed and in my mind. It's just disappeared like a blank slate. So yeah, it's a very profound and protective dissociation process, and it would have been learned when you were young, probably. And it's part of children should be seen and not heard. Don't speak until you're spoken to. That was how my mum and dad used to say it. You speak to me when you're spoken to. None of us, the 5 of us, never learned how to do that. But this mute part does, this dissociation part does. So anyway, what I've been able to dialogue with, I have to really focus on it because she doesn't want to be exposed, and I'm going to expose her because it doesn't matter if she's exposed. It's not a catastrophe if she's exposed, and it's the part of me that hates, just hates, doesn't really know what to do about it, doesn't really know how to deal with it, knows there's no choice. This is the belief structure underneath this part that hates. She's been cornered, is the feeling. So I'm trapped. That means there's no way out, there's no escape. So it's an inescapable limbic loop. What else? So when you feel into this and you give it language, the language sometimes destroys the meaning of the feeling. You have to be very careful with our language because it is spells, it is casting magic, it is shifting energy around ourselves and the subjects that we're alluding to, that we're talking about. So when I want to talk I, not we. When I am feeling trapped because I'm not getting something that I need, and that can be a perceived need or a real need. So for example, if you didn't feed me when I was 2, I would have starved. That was a need. But if you didn't buy me the dolly that I wanted, I wouldn't die. It wasn't really a need. But when you don't get the dolly that you want, what is that need? What is the need in that little 2-year-old who, so for example, I was able to be in a shop with my mum in the toy shop saying, I want this dolly, I want this dolly. And she's like, no, you can't have it. We haven't got any money. And then she starts getting nastier. And so I start getting more desperate for this dolly, because actually what I need in that moment is finely attuned adult attention, compassionate attention, to meet me in my I want it, I want it, I want it. Because what is it that I actually wanted at that time? I wanted something that felt soothing. I wanted something, so like with dollies and things, you get them and you go, oh, and that feeling of being soothed, and it's so lovely, and that lovely connection, loveliness, that was what I needed, and I didn't get much of it as a child, and I needed it. We all do. And so actually, when I was screaming in a tantrum for a doll, I don't think I would have ever screamed in a tantrum, by the way, because I know I had the shit beaten out of me if I did, in public or not. Yeah, you couldn't make a holy show of either of my parents. If you made a show of them at all, and their level of making a show of me was the bar was high, I can tell you. As in, it's very easy to make a show of them. The bar was low. Anyway, you know what I mean. So yeah, hate. So I'm doing some scripting work and kinesiology with Tremaine. So the kinesiology is to help to dig deeper into the core of the issue. And the scripting is that what I do to unfold my journey through these core wounds, if you like. And so with I hate, now this is one of the reasons I'm very congested. I've even got an earache, but it's because I'm healing these parts, and the old contracted fascia, the old contracted tissue in my brain that's been going, I fucking want a doll, I want a hug, I want to soothe, nobody wants to do it, and my mum says she's making a holy show of her because I need a hug. All of that. And also, yesterday I connected with a little big sister. Oh no, she's the little big sister. So when I was 18 months old, my little brother was born. And then when I was 4 or 5, another brother was born. And then when I was about 8, another brother was born. So by the time I was 4, I was big sister to 2 boys. By the time I was 8, 5. By the time I was 8, I was big sister to 3 little boys. And I was the big sister with a very bossy mum and a very bossy dad, and a lot of violence around, and a lot of alcoholism, and a lot of very dysfunctional behaviour, and some really lovely stuff as well. My parents had their beautiful aspects, like amazing intelligence on both sides. So I turned out thick as pig shit, and really got great legs, like the best legs on the street. And I got from both of their families brilliant legs, and I also got nearly 6 foot tall, which my mum and my dad were like little. They weren't as big as me. What else? Can't think of anything else that they did good. No, they did. There's lots of little weird things, but there was so much that they did badly, and God bless them. Their own parenting that they'd received was hugely wounded. It was wartime parenting, what can I say, in the Second World War. So they were still reeling from the First World War and then trying to parent in the second. You can't imagine it, can you? Yeah, so hate. So this part that hate, so the way I've been able to find the depth of the hate is the blindness. I hate being blind. I fucking hate being blind. I hate it. I hate almost everything about it. This part hates everything about it. And then there's another part of me that hates hating. So I hate the fact that I hate being blind. I don't want to accept myself as a hater. Really judges the hater. It's like, oh, you're naughty, I'm going to tell me dad. And then what the real depth of the wound is underneath the hater is this need for attenuated, attuned meeting. I was never met and mirrored through gaze as a child. And what do I mean by that? It's a public speaker thing, isn't it? And what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is, so if a child's having a tantrum, and most of us, I don't think most of us got met properly. Our parents certainly fucking didn't. That's why, I think. To meet a child properly, when he's having a screaming fit at the toys aisle in Waitrose, because we're posh, darling, in Asda, in the quick save, down the toys aisle in the quick save, and the kids screaming, I want this, and stop, because you can't have it. Nobody ever sat opposite me and said, oh wow, you're so upset, you love that dolly so much. When you connect to that dolly, when you see that dolly, or when you feel that dolly, what do you feel? And really tune in, attune to, attenuate. I'm learning all this language, it's all coming from ChatGPT. Tuning into the despair and the loneliness when you're being chastised and told off by your mum and you're desperately lonely, and what's really triggered your ability to tune into the loneliness is that you saw this thing that felt for a very little moment that it might soothe you, it might make you feel good, it might make you smile, it might make you go, oh little baby, and do feelings like that. And then you just got slapped across the head. Put it back! Yeah. So hate. I hate you. I hate you because this dolly's lovely and you've just slapped me across the head and made me put it back and I'm not allowed to have it, so I hate you. But I was never met and it was never mirrored. How to, firstly, for somebody to say, look, I can see the state of your nervous system. Look at the state of your nervous system. Wow, I can see how upset you are. Wow, I can see how heartbroken you are. Wow, I can see that you really would love to have that. I wonder how your little heart would feel when it's so much in love. And then just tune into that inner experience that is actually what was really needed. Not this idea out of the mind, it's a dolly or it's a dress or it's, I don't know, a donut. Oh, there we go, 3Ds. I'm bloody alliterating all over myself. But your little desperate for connection part, because that's what it was with me. Now, it might be different with you. You might have had all sorts of different reasons for wanting a dolly. But mine was to meet this connection, this unmet connection within me. And I didn't even like dolls. The story's a bit weird. That's a dolly, because it is. I never really liked dolls. And one of the reasons I didn't like dolls, because with a doll, you're supposed to, everybody goes, oh, look at the little baby doll, look at the little baby doll. And they all take care of it, and nobody wants it to get even for anything to touch it. That's like to be protected and looked after. And it's like a baby. And when I was like a baby, I had the shit kicked out of me by my parents. So I used to do it to dolls. I used to take all their clothes off, because we used to get stripped and sent to bed. And another punishment, like, how weird is that? Stripped and sent to bed. So I used to strip my dolls and throw them in the corner. But this was before I could speak, apparently. And I never really got on with dolls until I was probably about 8 or 9, actually. So just at the end, where you're just starting to come to the end of playing with dollies. Well, some people are. Some people aren't still, and they're 82. Different story. So... yeah, I found a tiny tears, and it had been drawn on, and I think it had an arm missing. And fucking hell, I fell in love with it. And I hadn't had a doll all my life. I was 8 or 9. I must have been about 8. And I found this tiny tears, and it was drawn on, and I just thought it was lovely. Anyway, I took it home, and I used to like doing acupuncture on dolls. I used to do it to my mates' dolls. With their consent, we used to do it together. We do acupuncture. So I think I pierced the belly of the tiny tears. So, you know, tiny tears, you used to squeeze it and the tears would come out of its eyes. With mine, you used to squeeze it and it'd come out of its belly, because we'd done acupuncture on a belly. Yes. Anyway, what was the point of this conversation? Other than to make you laugh, and me. Gratitude. So I'm grateful to be able to dialogue with this part. I fucking hate being blind, because it isn't the blindness that's hated. It's the state of trapped. Trapped in the place you don't want to be right now. So my sacral center is going, no, 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 and I'm trapped. And it's those circumstances that led to, you know, hysteria all round, hysterical breakdowns by me, and hysterical slapping by a parent. And this ability I have, and the kinesiology really helps, to pinpoint precisely what the wound is that I've adapted to, or you, because I work obviously with you as well, what we've adapted to, the situation that life threw at us, and then we created a personality to deal with that thing that life had thrown at us. So what kind of personality did you... So obviously I was introvert. Not. But I am actually. I've got a very shy side. I've got a side that's quite happy not to speak and just observe. But it's a bit of a piercing observation that I do. When I'm observing, I'm like fully observing. And it can be quite disconcerting to people who are being observed, because I'm very conscious and people know it. They see me and they see how conscious I am, because it matches consciousness in you. It's my life theme, by the way, in human design. It's the right angle cross of consciousness with a 3-5 profile and a 64 sun. Do you know your sun? It's a good to know your sun number. The sun number on the human design, on the genetic blueprint, you've got your 2 channels, one down either side of your little space suit. So it's the black channel, or no, the black's wrong because they use different colours now. So it's as you're looking at it, it's the channel on the right. The top number. What's your top number? Mine's 64. I think Chaz is 64. Oh no, it can't. Anyway, I don't know. But what's your top number? What's your sun number? Because that's quite a accurate and powerful indicator of who you be. And it also helps you to understand why your personality does what it does. Because you are not your personality. Your personality is the mask you've developed to communicate to the world through. So our voice is generally a part of our personality because it's used in relating backwards and forwards. It's very rare that we use our voice only to reflect what's going on inside and just project it out without the need for interaction. You can do it on stage, actually. That's why we like being on stage so much, because you can talk and talk and talk. And it's kind of like you're talking at people, because what does Cheryl say? Don't piss someone off with the microphone in their hand. So you intimidate your audience into silence. Compliance. Yeah, a bit like the big bad monster of the system. But when you're on a stage, if there's an idiot in the audience, they can completely ruin it for everybody. So you do have to hold court, because you're kind of responsible for the space of the whole audience as well as yourself. I mean, that's not absolutely true. Everybody in the audience, if they're adults, they have they should be able to look after themselves. But yeah, this thing about extrovert behaviour and the mask and the shell and this kind of confident exterior is never truly aligned to what actually goes on inside us, all of us. Because our external projection, our shield for the world, our mouthpiece for the world, is developed because of the adaptations this beautiful being has made, because the world is full of shit. So we build our shit filter, basically, and our own shit projector, and that's our personality. So yeah, so that's the lecture for today. You've got a shit filter and a shit personality, all of you, including me. Right, let's see if there's any messages. Oh look, I poured my thing out and I haven't drunk it. So yeah, so I've got earache. I've got my bad kidney process yesterday, where how did it start? Little Big Sister it was. So I was connecting with Little Big Sister as part of the protection mechanism, the shielding. I've called her the cling film wrapper, because she's like really tight cling film. She's trying to hold everything together because she's trapped, and she doesn't want to collapse, and she doesn't want to be hit. That's what she's frightened of, being hit, because she used to be hit all the time. So tuning into her, and was like asking her questions. What would you do? So talking to the cling film, if you could just breathe for a second, I wonder what would happen if you breathed for a second. And I wonder what would happen if, and just posing questions to this felt sense in the body. I mean, the nervous system was giving me the information. So it's real information. How we interpret and how we talk about it's very personal. So I got this really lovely feeling of things were softening a little bit. And she just wanted, this Little Big Sister just wanted to be a sister. She wanted to just be in the litter. She didn't want to feel like she had to be in charge. She feels like a bit of a terrier in the litter. But she didn't want to be like that. She just wanted to be in the litter and just be connected and safe and not alone, and not even knowing who's around you, but knowing it's blood, it's family, it's your litter. She wanted to be there. So I said, if you could do that now and do it in my body, where would you go? And it was like she became one of my kidneys. And it was really lovely because she sort of became like a kidney. And I'm doing all this in my own imagination, by the way, but I'm not planning it. It's like I'm watching it unfold. So suddenly she came like a kidney. And she was in this little kidney thing. And I had a little bit of cake and a cup of hot chocolate as well, because that's what she wanted. Honest, she told me, governor, I swear down, she really, really wanted me to eat cake and chocolate at 11 o'clock last night. So I did. And she's curled up like a kidney. And I got this thought, fucking hell, I'm going to have a big sugar rush now. It's a stupid thing to do, to eat cake and hot chocolate this late at night. But it was nice to feed this little one, because it really she felt satisfied. She felt pleased because she got the cake and she got the hot chocolate. In the same way she would never have got the doll before. She would never have got cake and hot chocolate at 11 o'clock at night. But she did last night. And as I was thinking, fucking hell, I'm going to have a sugar rush. That's not going to be very good for my kidneys. It was almost like she was smiling at me and the kidney was her mouth, like a big smile. Oh my God, it was really lovely. And so I've noticed today, I had the longest wee this morning. I mean, I weed and weed and weed and weed and weed and weed and weed. So I know some big inflammation process is released and flushed, because that's what happens when you have an inflammatory flush out, which can happen after a healing session, after a tap-in session. When you get into the specific core of what's creating the inflammation, you can get loads of inflammation out of your body. Now this time it didn't seem to work around my eyes so much, because I know a few times when I've done it, my eyes have literally like stopped being puffy. This doesn't feel like it's around my eyes. It actually feels more like it's in the body somewhere. And so yeah, I've got like a happy kidney to try and get the other one to be happy as well. Yes, right, let me look at the messages. Let me see if we've got... Now it's going to start screaming with that bloody Geraldine's voice, so forgive me. Oh, did I switch her off?
Good morning at ladies of the
Group.
Fucking hell, it's 9 o'clock already. Have you got to go? Where are you going today? Let me see. Can I read it? Are you going to... I'm not going to...
Good morning at ladies of the...
Go on then.
Chrome not responding. Chrome not responding.
It is. It's
Chrome not responding. Chrome not... Chrome. Comment with an avatar sticker. Collapsed. Button. Group. You are currently on a button. Group. To click this button, press Control, Option, write a comment, edit text, new line, insertion at beginning, comment with an avatar sticker, collapsed, button, group. Chrome is, write a comment, edit text, new line, insertion at available voices, button, group. Community standards, button. Chrome not responding. Chrome not one reaction, see who reacted to this, button. Comment by MJ Mara about a minute ago. Article.
Of my children's aunt's life.
Chrome is not one reaction. See who reacted to this button.
Celebration.
You are currently on a button. To click this button, press Control.
Shush, Geraldine, stop
space.
it. Come on. Show me. Show me.
Good morning. I am grateful for my ex-husband's sister who came from Zim. Her family had prepared a surprise birthday.
I am grateful for my ex-husband's sister who came from Zim. Her family had prepared a surprise birthday party, but she died 5 days before her birthday.
Oh,
we were good friends for exes.
Wow. Not sure I got that message. Your sister-in-law and then someone died. I'm going to listen to it properly in a minute, lovely. Let me see if I can get myself in now. Oh,
Chrome is not responding.
Okay.
Chrome not responding. Chrome not responding. Link. MJ Mara. Comment by MJ Mara a few seconds ago. Article. You are currently on a link. To click this link, you are so creative and imaginative. Your mind eye is very sharp and clear. You inspire, hide or report this, menu pop-up collapsed, button. Chrome, you are so creative and imaginative. Your mind eye is very sharp and clear. You inspire me on how to deal with body challenges. You are currently on a selectable text.
You have to learn to have a conversation with the part of you that fucking hates it, that hates whatever the situation is. It's hard to find, though. I've so much denial around these parts. I don't want to be a hater. I fucking hate the hater part. The paradox, darling. The paradox of your limbic loops. The loopiness of your limbic loops. Let's see what else we've got.
Hide or report this. Menu pop-up collapsed. Button. Chrome not. You are so creative and imaginative. Your mind eye is very sharp. Link. MJ Mayer. Chrome is not respond. Chrome not respond. Chrome not responding. Chrome not responding. Chrome not
Right, my new
responding.
song.
One reaction. See who reacted to this. Button. Comment by MJ Mayer about a minute ago. Article. Chrome pin. Button.
It's not changing, is it?
Chrome is not respond. Chrome not Chrome not responding.
Alright, let's dance again. Come on.
Reply. Button. 3 of 4. React. Button. 2 of 4. Chrome is not responding. Chrome not respond. Like. Button. Group.
Welcome to my world.
Link.
Alright,
1M.
I'm not
1
going
of
to do
4.
that now.
You are currently on a link. 1M. You are currently on a link.
I'm bored.
To click this link, press Control.
I'm bored.
Space.
I'm bored. I'm bored of Geraldine. She's boring the tits off me. And I can't afford to have my tits bored off. They fucking disappeared anyway. So, I was going to tell you about, I'm hiring. I'm hiring. And I'm using ChatGPT to build out job descriptions. And I'm going to hire Alison McGee Barker. Are you watching? Alison, if you're on, I need to have a conversation with you, because I've put a spec together for Planet Marion, which is an AI world. And in Planet Marion, you can go to the Afraid to Fart Funfair Festival. And in the Afraid to Fart Funfair and Festival, there is the opportunity to buy the book, Afraid to Fart, all of the workbooks. I've got 8 of them so far. One for each subtle body in the aura. Oh, it's all working out so gorgeously. So I've got the main book. I've got 8 workbooks. I've got all the content for them. And they've all got scripting for meditation scripts, for healing scripts, for exploration. So finding your part that hates. There's a few scripts on how do you actually get yourself into dialoguing with these parts, and what to do about it when you find them. Very clear instructions of how to progress with the part, what to say, what to do, what not to say, what not to do. And so all the books will be available. There's going to be games, and there's going to be a membership area where we have a weekly discussion on your best fart of the week. We're going to have a best fart of the week slot every week, or maybe 2, for the membership area. And it's going to be a members Q&A group with me live, or sometimes, if I'm not around, maybe not live, but anyway. So Planet Marion's going to have the Afraid to Fart Funfair and Festival. So the Funfair obviously will be like games. I've got a tarot deck that I'm doing. It's not a tarot deck, it's what's it called? Cards, you know what I mean, a card deck. What else have I got? I've got a couple of product ideas. So I'm currently exploring product ideas for eco-friendly underwear, Afraid to Fart underwear, in fart-friendly colours. So in case you have a snort or a shart or a blart, your underwear can contain it for you for a little while. So I'm actually developing it, and I've had such fun looking at seeking information on different fabric types, because I love fabrics and I love making clothes, and I really love nice underwear as well. This is one of my faves, and it's bamboo, and it's quite old now, but it's still really lovely. It's bamboo, and it's soft, and it's really breathable, and it's really cool in the winter. No, it's not. It's cool in the summer and warm in the winter. And if you get a bit sweaty, it doesn't get damp. It's sort of great. It's just great stuff. And this has got a little bit of elastic in it. So I'm trying to find ones that don't have elastic in. Because did you know that whenever you wash fabrics that have got polyester or nylon or spandex or elastoplast or whatever the fuck they call all that stuff, it sheds microplastics every time you wash it. You're shedding tons of microplastics.
Messages. Martin Sharp. Good morning, Marion. I love how you've completely embraced tech and sounds like it's helping.
There we go. That's Martin next, because I've been explaining to him what I'm trying to do. So I'm looking for AI developers to help me develop Planet Marion, which means we can load up all the books. We can have like a surgery. Because I'm a doctor, you know, darling. Doctor of farting is what I am. We can have a surgery so people can come to the surgery for consultations and sessions. And yeah, it's all, I've got it all in my head, really, really clearly mapped out. I know exactly what I want to do. I've been getting ChatGPT to help me pad it out so it gives it really structured. I've done a project plan, I've done an approach document, I've just done a software analysis to see which actual applications and softwares I want to use, a possible hardware setup and all of that. I've been doing proper tech. It's like I'm back in the tech world again. And as you can tell, Martin loves it because I've embraced it again, rather than going, I'm fucking blind, I can't even find the sound on me preferences. Okay, I'll build an AI for that. So there's going to be an AI for Afraid to Fart. So anyone with any fear of farting can plug straight into Afraid to Fart, Funfair and Festival. And yeah, what do they say? Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Right? Fanny farts. All over it, women. I'm all over it. Honestly, all you lovely wise women, you need to know more about fanny farts, especially when you're coming down from a shoulder stand. Have you done that one? Oh, that can be loud. But it actually feels really great when you just let it happen. Anyway, so yeah, farting, fanny farts, bring it on. And then any of you who've been to any of my yoga classes, you'll know that you always get a free class for farting. I'm going to go because it's late. There's loads I was going to talk about. And it's just not enough time in the day. So I'm going to go and read your messages. Thank you for playing. Looks like there's a couple here. Lovely to hear from you, MJ.
Good morning.
Oh, look at that. Got a whole bloody... Oh, scroll. Oh, I can't wait to read your messages. Thank you for those messages. I will reply to them. Might take me till the end of the fucking week, but I'm like, oh, it is the end of the week. It's Friday. Anyway, I'm going. Oh, have I left any half-open thought loops that I didn't finish? Talking to yourself, gratitude for hate. I think that was it. Have a lovely day. I'll see you later. Where are we? No. Chunna. Go on. Be it. Be that one. And remember to live, love and laugh every day.
End live video.
Yay. It was the right button.
End.
Close button. End live video.
Go on then.
Dialogue.
I dare you. Go on. You can do it.